Our first guest is, again, like Michael said, a return guest to our program, Jason Rodriguez. And actually we thought, well, there was a kind of a misunderstanding because we're so used to seeing Jason with the youth and with these kind of programs that for a second Michael thought that everybody was together. Jason's actually separate, but that's all right. We're going to roll with it. In all reality, we're all together.
Right.
So, Jason, how have you been?
I'm awesome, thank you.
Okay.
And welcome back, brother.
Welcome
Appreciate
back.
you for having me.
Anytime.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So, just before you get started, just so everybody out there doesn't think we're just kidding around, I ran into Jason at Wawa 2 weeks ago, okay, or a week ago, whatever it was, maybe 2 weeks ago. And, I was like, you haven't been on the program in a while, so you probably should come back on the program. So when we invite people to come on the program, it's not just words. It's, when we see you, we would like you to come on the program, whether you're a first-time guest or whether you've been on in the past. We want everyone to get to know you. So
absolutely.
I was really, and then Jason gave me his card, and I said, you know what, you need to come on this Sunday.
And then she reached out to me. She kept her word.
Absolutely, and you kept yours as well. And it's so important. It's beyond, our personas. It's about, how people like yourself, Jason, you come on, and you are a walking textbook of financial knowledge, as well as your community activities. But what you do, the service that you provide, it's so important.
Definitely.
So let's talk. I wanted to talk a little bit about the services that you provide.
And we're Prominent Insurance. I'm the managing partner. Our office is located in Wilmington, Delaware.
Right.
And we write in the tri-state area. New Jersey, Maryland, and Pennsylvania, since we're so close to the border of everybody. And we do auto, home, business, and life.
Right.
And not only that, I try to give people opportunity because we got direct appointments with the companies. So, and we the first agency also to teach our have our curriculum in the universities. So we got it in Del State. Our class starts June 11th of this year, and then September, the springtime. Is it? That starts in Del Tech.
Okay.
So
What is the curriculum? What's being taught specifically?
we teach property and casualty,
Okay.
which property casualty is basically auto. Anything that moves, anything that's standing, auto cars, buildings, and we give people. It's a 6-week course, and it's actually sponsored by the Department of Labor because the economy, a lot of people is out of work. So it's just like if you go to the Department of Labor for the CDL classes, they'll sponsor our classes also.
So this is not necessarily teaching people the importance of insurance. It's teaching people how to be insurance agents.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it's pre-licensing.
Okay.
So they're able to get their licensing, and then the difference between us and other instructors is that we actually can provide you with the opportunity once you get your license. So it's you automatically got somewhere to actually work out.
Right.
Instead of just getting a trade.
Now, the insurance business is very specialized, and I think that you have to qualify for a lot of different things. When people obtain an insurance license to be an agent, do they have to continue to get recertified to do that?
Yeah, in the state of Delaware, every 2 years they require for you to take continuing education classes, and it consists of like 21 to 24 credits, every 2 years. So because knowledge, as you say, is specialized, and you got to know what you're doing because we play an important part. See, I didn't know how important insurance was until I got into it.
Right.
Okay.
We actually, make people whole in the event of a loss. Anything can happen, and we come with the check, and we put them back together again. So we play an important part. So anytime you write a policy, you want to make sure it's done properly because at the end of the day, you're responsible.
Right.
What made you become interested in insurance?
Great question.
I seen when I first looked at it, the turnover rate for insurance agents, they all older individuals and they in it for a long time. And then I like the residual part of the business, and plus helping people, and it didn't require. I thought it required, a bachelor's or some type of degree. It just requires licensing.
Okay.
And I like working with people, just being around people.
Have you given any thought to, in addition to having the classes that it gets people pre-licensed, have you given any thought to having a seminar or a workshop for people like, we have a lot of 19 and 20-year-olds here, for people so they understand the importance, especially because when you're 20 years old, you don't think about life insurance, and you're just starting to think about car insurance. But have you ever given any thought
and that's
to that?
the key. And we was trying to, we trying to get that going, with churches and get other individuals involved. Because seminars is very important to make people aware, especially as you said, life insurance. How affordable it is, and a lot of things that's going on in our communities. It's well needed and well need to be known about. So yeah, that's something that we're working on also.
Okay.
Yeah, because as Jason said, he really didn't discover the importance of insurance until he became involved and as an agent, and the fact that they are able to educate people and see it takes a certain person who will offer that, being able to educate or willing to educate their customers.
Exactly.
Some people are only concerned with the bottom line. And what's special about Jason is I know for a fact he's well committed to not only prosperity, but to enrichment. And that jibes and fits well with what we do here. So we want to continue to work with Jason. There are a lot of people out there that need to be educated about insurance and need his services.
And the other thing is, like, right in line with that is, I heard about insurance my whole life from my parents. And it's one of those things that the adults talk about and you overhear.
Exactly.
And my dad was in the Air Force, but we had the same insurance agent until I was an adult. His name was Provy Powell.
Yeah.
And do you know?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah,
so, and I feel like that
Great
same
guy.
close relationship that my parents had with Mr. Powell that people would get with Prominent.
Yes.
Yeah.
And insurance is a relationship-based business, and like you said, it's generational. So families, then you grow up in a family, and it becomes a family, affair,
That's right.
because you're looking out for the best interest of that family. So you know it properly, you know what they're going through, and you know what they need, what their needs are, and you can better serve that.
And how their families change
exactly.
and how their needs change.
Exactly.
Right. And I think that it's important for folks to consider doing business with Jason and Prominent because Jason is an entrepreneur about this. So he's all about growth and excellence. So I mean, at home, I'm gonna look in the camera, at home, and I know, we all know somebody who have questions about insurance. And a lot of times it's too late to get it if you don't jump on it.
Right.
Because you can't wait until after something has occurred and then try to get insurance, and with the mandate for certain types of insurance coverage, I mean, you need to get in touch with this man, even if you have a question. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And how do they get in touch with you?
We got a website online, www.prominentagency.com, or the local telephone number 302-351-3368. Or they can email us info@prominentagency.com. So we got more. We'll just contact you guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
that's right. That's right. We will certainly pass it
Yeah.
along.
So is there anything else you wanted to make sure we got across today, Jason?
I just appreciate the opportunity.
Anytime.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate your show.
Thank you, man.
And I just thank you for the opportunity. For allowing
Anytime.
us.
Yeah, you're
Thanks
welcome.
for coming out. We
Anytime.
do appreciate it.
Yeah,
Hope
we'll
to
see
see you in
you again
Wawa again
soon.
real soon.
Definitely. Thank you.